right, we're back on employment and new jobs. Chris Rivera, Salwa Majeed from Guilford Works, as well as Will Graham from Graham Personnel Services, all here as our experts for today. And you are texting in your questions. We do want to get this question answered. Chris, what happens if you're sick with COVID? Can you apply for unemployment?
So individuals can always feel free to apply for unemployment. What they should note is that in order to be eligible for unemployment benefits, you must be physically able and available to work, and you must actively be seeking work. And so in the absence of those parameters there, individuals may not be eligible to collect unemployment benefits if quarantined or sick with COVID.
Gotcha. Okay. Good to know about that. Will, this person is asking, are there any trucking companies that will train and pay for CDL licenses?
Yes, actually, the majority of trucking and logistics companies will do this and kind of help walk you through the process as well. Yes, there are.
All right. Salwa, this question is for you. It says, are there any key words that prospective employees need to put on their resumes to receive considerations for potential employers?
Sure. I have 2 rules for resume writing. Number 1, 5 to 10 technical and non-technical skills is a must, but I want people to take keywords out of the job descriptions they're looking at to beat online applicant tracking systems. It's the #1 way to get noticed by your employers.
All right. So give me kind of an example.
Sure. So if you're applying for an occupation in truck driving, and one of the bullet points in the job description says that you pay attention to detail, you're going to put attention to detail on your resume, and it's going to pop you up in those online applicant tracking systems, so you appear to be a good fit for the job.
Okay. All right. Good to know. All right, Chris, this person is asking, can you draw unemployment if you get let go because you don't want to take the vaccine?
No. Yeah, that's probably the shortest way to answer is no. If you refuse to take a vaccine that is being mandated by your employer and you are let go because of that, you're terminated with cause, and you may not be eligible to collect unemployment.
Because part of that is like it's making now it is a policy from the employer, as in like you need to wear a shirt and tie, and if you don't wear that, you can be fired for that too, and you cannot be given unemployment for that. Same kind of thing.
Right, that's exactly correct. We understand that there are some legal protections in that. However, if you are subject to that or are eligible for those exemptions, certainly you can state that in your claim, and then they will compare it to what the employer places in their claim as to why you were let go.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I love this this text question for you. It says, will he employ old people that need to work?
110%, you bet. Anybody who wants to work, I believe that we have a job for. And even if you might think that your skills need to be kind of repolished, more employers than ever before are up for retraining and retooling. I'm telling you right now is a good time to enter the job market.
It is a good time. Okay. Salwa, I believe that we have kind of a graphic that will say kind of what kind of occupations are kind of hot right now or new right now. What can you tell us about that?
Sure. So I can tell you in the last 30 days on ncworks.gov, we've seen a spike in the following job positions. Office administration and heavy tractor and truck drivers are by far the hottest jobs right now, with 248 openings alone in transportation, plus teachers, instructors, nurses, and nursing assistants, and customer service representatives, and believe it or not, security guards.
Okay. All right. So this is a follow-up, Will, to that question. How old is too old? Is it too old to be employed?
You're never too old to work. You can only be too young to work. So absolutely, no, you're not too old to work. Even if you want to work from home, I have 80 outbound call center jobs that we have to hire for in October that we'll be sharing here shortly as well.
Wow, 80
yes.
Call center jobs that are based at home.
At home, starting in October.
Okay, so be prepared with that. That is Graham Personnel Services that has that. Hey, Chris, this person is asking, who checks behind individuals that list those 4 jobs that they've applied for?
I'm sorry, would you repeat that one more time for me?
Who checks behind the individuals when they say that they have applied for those jobs through NC Works?
Right, so if individuals are collecting unemployment, what's expected is that individuals are keeping track of those applications, and upon request of Division of Employment Security staff, they will have to provide that work search for verification. So it's more of a honor system, but you're subject to audit at any point.
Right, you could be called on it. All right, we're going to continue talking to our experts. You still have time to text in your question.